Hi, my name is Ricky. I'm a sales tech at Extreme Terrain. So currently we have the Grand Cherokee. The Cherokee is a 2021 80th anniversary. We got just a 2.5-inch rough country leveling kit for it with some 33-inch tires. I'm a big overlander, so we got a Gobi rack for it, and I have a Roam rooftop tent that we use to go out camping with. It may not go crazy rock crawling like my Wrangler did, but we do, soft fire road trails and up to camping in like state parks. So my father, growing up, had multiple Mustangs and Jeeps and trucks. He was pretty big into the racing scene, so that obviously transferred over to his kids. My older brother got into Mustangs, and then that led me into getting Mustang as my first car as well. Growing up, my dad had 4 Broncos lined up, the 60s Broncos, the good ones, lined up for each one of our kids. So we'd go out on the weekends in the Broncos. We had sandbags in the back because they were lifted, they were super bouncy, and that definitely is kind of where it started, like watching him work on those Broncos and all the cool things from stock to afterwards. My first car was a 2000 red V6 Mustang. We really left the motor-wise alone, but a lot of exterior parts. So we put a lot of side scoops, hood scoops, things to make it look cool for a 16-year-old's first car. When we started Extreme Terrain, we used to do a Rauch Creek trip, which was a local off-road park. And I got to participate in that. And my one buddy, Steve, was actually the one that drove me around in his Jeep. And from there, I fell in love with the off-roading market. I thought it was really cool how Jeeps are almost like building blocks, that you can do so much to them, and it's so easy to just put parts on them and make it look cool. A few months into owning the V6 Mustang, I realized I wanted more power. I found a 2002 Mustang GT. We did a full exhaust system, long tube headers, mid-pipe, catback, air filter, cold air intake, lowering springs, hand hard bar. We basically did the whole suspension on the car, and that was the first time we tried doing it ourselves. We didn't have a lift, we didn't have a pit, we just put it up on jack stands. And if anyone knows those cars, those motors are very tight in there, so to get headers in there was very painful. It took a few weekends of us casually working on it because we got very upset the first several hours into it. I know the joy that I get out of just modding my vehicles and then either taking them off-road to the track. So when customers call in about that same stuff, I really think it's great to work with them, figure out what they like to do with it, and just kind of give them my experience with how fun this industry is. And you can really hear them over the phone, like, just light up with excitement that, like, hey, I can't wait to get this part out. Yeah, so the first question with the Wrangler is, what do you plan on doing with it? Is it gonna go off-roading? Because that's a whole different type of modifications versus, hey, this is just my weekend drive, my day-to-day. I want it to be cool, but I don't need anything serious. So that's step one, figure out what their plans are with it, and then we can go from there and figure out how extreme and crazy modifications you need to go with. Fitment is extremely important. There's so many different models and trim models that fit different items on our website. So that's one of the first things we ask is, what's the year, the make, the model, the trim, the sub-trim package, any kind of special modification that you already have on the car, that we gotta find out first so we can really tailor your experience to get the right parts for you. My favorite part is getting the pictures after the build is done. So, we work with the customers to build up their Jeeps or their Mustangs, and then afterwards they send us in the pictures of everything that they got from us, and it's just really cool to see them start with the stock Wrangler and then take it up to an off-road capable Wrangler. The goal is to have them keep coming back to us. We love their builds, we know what they need, so we can just keep working with them as a one-on-one experience.